Hi and welcome to my review of the AXESX fitness tracker. I was actually quite surprised to see that this runs different software to the normal fitness trackers that I've used previously, namely the ID 107 and the 115 based fitness trackers. This does mean that the interface is a little bit different, and also it uses a different app. It doesn't use the Veryfit Pro App. It uses the wearfit 2.0 app, and I'll show you the differences between all of those as we go. First of all, I've got this one enabled so that a flick of the wrist will show you the time, as you see there. You can also bring the time up by clicking on the sensor just there. You also then flick through the menus with the sensor, which tells you the steps, the distance that you've travelled, calories that you've burned, heart rate. I'll leave this to pick up a heart rate for me. According to that, I'm dead at the moment, but that will change in just a second. And there we go. So that gives my current heart rate. Click it again, takes me through to the blood oxygen level. And let's see what it says for that. I'm not quite sure how it actually does the calculations for the blood oxygen. Here we go, 97%, I'm assuming that's good. And blood pressure, and I think what it does here, it uses some kind of an algorithm to calculate the blood pressure from the heart rate and oxygen level, etc., because obviously it can't actually physically do a blood pressure reading because it hasn't got any means of inflation. What you have to do with the app, or what you should do, I haven't done that yet because I've got to dig out my blood pressure monitor, is you have to put your actual blood readings or blood pressure readings into the app itself, and from then onwards it does the calculation for you. So at the moment my readings are going to be inaccurate because I haven't put my actual proper blood pressure readings into the app just yet. So that will be more useful once I've done that. Sleep monitor, stopwatch, and to activate the stopwatch, press and hold. And most of these menus you can access by doing a press and hold. You can start the stopwatch, pause it, start it again, pause it, and you can exit out of it by pressing and holding again for 3 seconds. And you can find your phone by using that as well. SMS notifications, and this is the Bluetooth settings. You can press and hold on that to turn on or off the Bluetooth setting on the watch itself. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, one of the main things that's missing from this is any kind of fitness training menus, and that's the one thing that this does lack, is fitness training. So if you're the type of person that wants to use fitness tracker for monitoring your cycle rides, for running, that kind of thing, this isn't the kiddie for you, I'm afraid, because this hasn't got that kind of monitoring. All it does is day-to-day monitoring of the parameters that you've currently seen. Having said that, this is actually one of the nicest fitness trackers, these band type of fitness trackers that I've seen. Actually, let's just take this off for a moment so you can see it a little bit better. Silicone strap, nice feel to it, it's very tactile actually, that one. Right there. Again, yes, very nice looking one. It's the best looking bands type fitness tracker that I've seen. You got the sensor at the back there for the heart rate monitor. The charge points there, which I'll just show you the charger. I've actually got it over here. So it uses clip charger, which is that one there, and the way you do that is you just clip that onto there like that, plug the other end into your phone charger, and away you go. It only takes about an hour to charge or something like that, and it's got about a week's worth, 7 or 8 days worth of battery life in that. It's also waterproof, so if you get called out in the rain, or I believe for showering, etc., you don't have to worry about it because it's actually a waterproof one. And if you are doing running or cycling or any other activities and you're sweating, you don't need to worry about it from that point of view either. As I say, the only thing it does really lack is the fitness training schedules. Aside from that, it's a very nice tracker, and I do like it. And so, particularly the fact that it's got the additional, it's got blood pressure and blood oxygen readings in there as well, which most fitness bands don't have, is a definite bonus. Okay, this shows the app that the AXESX fitness band uses, which is the Wearfit 2 app. So let's just click on that. Now normally it will take you to a screen which allows you to log into it. Once you've logged in, you don't need to do that screen anymore. It also obviously the option to bind and unbind the watch, etc., which is again all something that I've already done. Various options on there, as you can see. So sleep shows you what your sleep quality is, and in my case, poor. I need to get to bed earlier. And you've got historical data up there as well. You can choose day, week or month. So I'm just going to come back from that. Heart rate, again historical data, real-time measure, which I will do one there for you, and it gives the timed readings down there as well. Again, it's just going to take a little while before it settles on a reading, and there we go. So we've got real-time reading there. You'll see that some of the text on the app is translated and a little bit dubious in some cases, so you've just really got to bear with it on that. Most of it you can get to understand anyway. Blood pressure, again, historical readings. I won't do a real. Yes, I will do a real-time measure. Why not? Oops, didn't press that properly. And there we go. Back out of that. Blood oxygen level, which we've got there. And again, I'll take a real-time reading of that. Okay, that's enough there. I've had one reading, and again you've got the historical data down there as well. Fatigue. I don't quite know how it measures fatigue, but I'm doing okay apparently, despite my poor sleeping pattern. And your weekly health, which tots up how you've done so far. It tells me I need to exercise more, which I know that I've been terrible lately. Your home screen, which is back to this one here, and your account details, etc. So for instance, personal information, which you've got there, and you can also click through just there, the various settings as well that you want to set. And this is where you've got alarms for the systolic and diastolic pressure readings. Just going to come back out of that. Oops, come back out of there again. Exception details. That's where it's giving you information that's outside of the norm. Device management gives you where you can change some of your settings. So for instance, call reminder I've got set, message reminder I've got set, my lost phone alarm I haven't got, because I tend to leave my phone upstairs and then go downstairs and leave my phone downstairs and come upstairs, etc. And it's always going off, so I turned it off. Alarm, sedentary reminder, app notification reminders, which you can set in there, and quiet hours, which I've not actually looked into that one yet. Raised hand against the bright screen, which basically means the flick of the wrist thing. Again, you just got to bear with some of these translations. Hourly measure, which I have set as being on, and obviously firmware upgrade I've not gone into yet. And you can then click on the home just to bring you back to, whoops, wrong button. Click on the home to bring you back to the home screen. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys out, and I'm often doing reviews for gadgets and drones, etc. So if you like the video and you're interested in those, then please click subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.